Yeah.
That was quite good though.
That was.
That
I
was quite
thought
good.
my voice was going to break. Like that happened to me recently. Do you remember when we was
It happens a
at
lot.
the football? Yeah, but at football, in front of like all these men, I was like, ah! What is going on, and welcome to the Midnight High podcast, episode 16. We are back. I'm your host, Scott. My co-host, Heather.
Hello.
Right, we are back, and it is our second show back. I think the nerves have gone again now. It's all good. We're all good again.
Well, no,
you're still a bit
always
nervous.
nervous.
Yeah. I mean, how did you find your first episode last week?
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I think it went really well, to be honest.
It did. You've done very well.
Yeah.
You've had
try my best.
Good reaction from people, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, it's gone
and
well.
some negatives.
A few negatives,
Mm-hmm.
but what is it
that.
they say? All criticism is...
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know what you're going on about.
There's a saying, I think... I don't know, it's gone. Something like all media's good media.
Yeah.
All publicity is good publicity. That's the one. All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on. To start the show, I just want to start with this little message. So it's a shout out to everyone dealing with mental health issues and still finding the energy to get out of bed every morning. It is Mental Health Awareness Week right now as we're recording. But obviously, we need to be aware of mental health all the time, especially in today's day. Like, it's tough out there. It is tough. And that's why you come here and listen to us talk shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's kick it off.
Yep.
I think we should start with this. Because in the last episode, we kind of hated on Netflix a little.
We did.
Now, we have just seen...
Oh yeah, what are Netflix doing?
So I don't know if it is 100%, but I think it's like 80% sure now that Netflix are going to bring in adverts.
Oh yeah.
Adverts to Netflix.
Nobody likes adverts.
I mean, it's bad enough on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I have been watching YouTube for so many years.
Yeah.
And when I first started watching it, there was the minimal adverts. But now,
you get two
adverts.
Free. Yeah.
Two adverts that you can't skip.
Yeah. But you get that everywhere. You get that everywhere.
And
when we're watching TV, we've got like 5 adverts just to watch some like a TV show.
And like, I know like advertisements are what makes a lot of these people money. Like,
yeah, no, definitely.
Like monetization. Like you need to put adverts out there to create that income.
Yeah.
But Netflix, we're paying you. We are literally paying you. You're upping your prices.
Yeah.
The content's not getting better. And now you're adding adverts.
Yeah, no. Fuck that.
What do we do? Do we cancel?
I feel like we have to boycott Netflix. Everyone.
Everyone start boycotting Netflix because I mean, no, absolutely not.
No.
I mean, yeah, let's leave it as that. We don't want to take this downhill. We don't want to.
Yes.
We don't want to have an
Another
argument
episode.
with Netflix. But yeah, can we talk about Ezra Miller?
Yeah, no, this is one of our top sorry, can't speak. One of our top topics that we wanted to speak about because he's just a nutcase, isn't he?
Yeah. So if anyone doesn't know who Ezra Miller is, so he's a Hollywood actor. I think
known as Flash.
Yeah, he's best known as Flash in the Justice League movies, and I mean he is supposed to have the Flash movie coming out soon.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So I don't know what's
going
I
on
think
with
they're
that.
still going ahead with it.
Yeah.
I mean, they've probably put a lot of money into it, and it's
Yeah.
probably done now. Like that would be a lot of money just to.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
do you actually know what's going on with Ezra Miller though?
do I know?
Like right now.
I mean, what just happened? Like in Hawaii?
Yes, like.
So I know what happened in Hawaii. Where he spat at someone, like in their face, spat in someone's face. This is a Hollywood actor. Mm-hmm. But have you got the other incidents at all?
Well,
do you know the other incidents?
I haven't got them saved down, but I remember one thing that he did was he beat like a elderly couple.
Oh,
and he was
yeah,
calling
yeah.
the man's wife like a stripper or a hoe or something like that. And yeah, they were like pensioners as well.
I just don't get why he's still in movies.
No. Well, to be fair though, let me get this up because I actually wanted to...
But he's been arrested multiple times.
Multiple times, yes. Multiple times. But
I can't work out what actually is wrong with him. Like, is he having a breakdown? Is this his true self?
This might clear it up. Okay, so where have I got this saved? Ezra Miller. So,
I just noticed that the spray went off again.
Oh, did it?
Anyone that listened to the last episode, I mentioned it, but listening to it back, you can't actually hear the spray, so it just looks like I'm crazy.
Okay, so I found this article earlier, and it says, Ezra Miller, arrest tape. I feel myself getting assaulted for NFT crypto art.
What? Wait, say that again?
So, Ezra Miller,
yeah.
Arrest tape. I feel myself getting assaulted for NFT crypto art.
Yeah, he's...
So, but the thing is, like, I kind of get what he's doing. Do you get me?
He seems like off the rails.
No, definitely. There's some, but everyone's a bit off the rails, though, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
But the thing is, I feel like I don't know really what he's doing. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like if I was to have a guess at what he's doing, it could be he's a white male.
Yes.
And he's getting arrested. So this could be some kind of like show to prove how far he can push himself.
Really?
Yeah. It could be.
I mean, yeah. I don't get him. And like, to be fair, like, I didn't really know of him until he was the Flash.
Oh, did you see this as well? Ezra Miller dressed as the Joker during his last arrest.
Oh, so he dressed as the Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's nuts. He is nuts.
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, did you also know that Ezra Miller is non-binary?
Okay.
So they go as they, them.
Yeah.
There's this tweet. Someone said, right, someone just called Ezra Miller the boogie them.
What? Say that word? Say that word again.
Someone just called Ezra Miller the boogie them.
The boogie them? What the fuck? What, because you can't say boogeyman?
No, because he's
show
non-binary.
Show me this.
Look, it says someone called Ezra Miller the boogie them.
Yeah, the boogie them, because normally it'd be the boogeyman. So he's the boogie them. Yeah. Well, they is the boogie them.
Yeah.
Wow, it's still like hard to keep up with. Like, yeah, I mean, he's nuts, and I think that it's hard because I'd say, they need to like just pull him out of the Flash, but so much money has already been put into the production.
Yeah, I know, but like
they can't just replace him now. But then again, he was in Fantastic Beasts as well.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, but that is him. Yeah,
no, I did.
He played, and he's quite a main character in that. But did he die? Sorry if you haven't seen it, but I think
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I think he died. I went to see the movie. I just can't remember. I remember he was dying in it.
Yeah.
I just can't remember if he did die. I think he did.
But the thing is, like,
ruin the film for you.
There's many mentally stable other actors, and why should they like if he's causing all this chaos, he shouldn't be allowed to be like casted all the time. And
I know, but
then he hasn't really done too much wrong, has he?
When you look deep into Hollywood actors,
yeah.
I mean, we were speaking about one the other day.
Which one?
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, yes.
Like, he had a bit of a dark
I was a big fan of him.
Yeah, you was a massive fan.
Yeah, but obviously what he I don't know if anyone knows, but he used to be a massive racist. But he was...
You just stuck it out there.
He was a massive racist. Like, he physically assaulted, like, black kids. But he was a kid himself. This is why it's hard to kind of... differentiate.
Can't talk. There's a hard line, isn't there? Yeah. Where if they're like us, for example, just normal people, we do shit when we're young, and we look back on it, and we're like, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah, kids are very influenced. Beings.
Yes.
And that is why it's not something I would just hold against Mark Wahlberg. Not that I know him personally.
Yeah, I mean, he was coming on the show next week, and now that is not going to happen. You've just called him a racist.
Not to obviously say that what he's done was right or whatever, but yeah. You kind of have to look past things when they're kids, I believe.
Yeah,
to an
I get what you
extent,
mean.
depending on what they've done.
I get what you mean. I'm getting like really hot because I've got my hat on.
I thought I was getting a bit hot too.
Yeah, but like I've got my hat on just because obviously I've had my hair.
You're bald.
I'm not bald. Do you know? I see that. I can't remember where I saw it. I think it was on Lad Bible, so I'm not sure how accurate it is. But apparently, calling men bald in a workplace now is going to be
Is it harassment?
Harassment. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, but what if they are bald?
You can't call them bald.
But what if they are?
You can't be like, "Oi, baldy!"
Okay, all right. I get you.
So you can't be going around calling me bald.
That's not something I'd normally say anyway.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't just be like, "Oh, baldy, I'm here."
Why did you bring that up?
You called me bald. You called me bald.
Yeah.
You're harassing me. But yeah, no, I'm literally just wearing a hat just because my hair's going through that stage now where I shaved it and it's growing out. I look like a microphone. Like, you know, the microphone.
Yeah, no,
heads.
because it just grows upwards.
It just grows upwards.
Yeah.
It's just like little sticky bits. So I was like, I'm going to wear my hat on the podcast.
It don't look too bad
today.
though.
No, it looks alright. But yeah, it's a hat day today. But I try not to wear hats too much now because I feel like as men, when we get older, we worry so much about going bald.
Yeah.
And
I think females do too.
Yeah, females do as well, but a lot so men. And because men are more common to wear like caps and things like that.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It
can make it worse.
Can make it worse.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just like, I'll limit my hats now, like just barely. But yeah, I want to grow my hair back out.
He says this all the time, right? He'll be like,
Yeah,
"Oh, I'm going to grow my hair out," and then cuts it, and then he cuts it, and I want to grow my hair out.
I am so
you know what I mean?
indecisive.
Yeah.
I change like the way I dress, like the things I do, my hair. My hair is the main one.
Yeah, you're very indecisive.
I'm an indecisive being.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
I
as
spat there a little.
indecisive as me, though.
Yeah, you're indecisive. You can't even pick something on Netflix.
Yeah.
But I find that
I don't think I've ever picked anything on
that's
Netflix.
quite a female issue, I find. Because every time I've been in a room when there's a female and they're picking the TV. Yeah.
Picking the TV up.
Picking the TV up. Yeah, like, you guys just can't...
Yeah, no.
Or you girls, I should say. You girls just... you can't pick something on Netflix.
No.
And I don't
but
get
I feel
why.
like it's because we want you to, like, pick for us, if you get what I mean. Like, we'd rather you just pick for us. We expect you to know.
Oh,
right?
you expect us.
you
Just
to
a
mind
general... We've got the reviews in our heads. Yep, this is the film we're watching. That has got a 5-star review. I've just checked it on the database up here. But yeah, it's all good. Talking about TV, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was quite good, though.
That was.
That
I
was quite
thought
good.
my voice was going to break. Like that happened to me recently. Do you remember when we was
It happens a
at
lot.
the football? Yeah, but at football, in front of like all these men, I was like, ah!
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty
Yeah, I
much.
hate when that happens. But yeah, back to it.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Okay, so
So, anyone that doesn't know, the next
Yes.
Doctor is going to be black.
yes.
I just...
The first black Doctor.
Yeah.
So it's a big thing.
And
Well,
we
because
are all for it here.
Yeah.
Because the actor that is going to... Right, what's the name again? How do we say it?
Oh, it was...
I have
you've
it-
got it saved
I have it
because
saved.
you didn't want to mispronounce
I
its
don't want to
name.
mispronounce it because I knew how to say surname, just
It's
not...
pronounced differently to how it's spelled.
I have it somewhere here.
But also it's good because we've just had a female Doctor as well, haven't we?
Shuti Gatwa.
Yeah.
It's spelled Ncuti and then the surname Gatwa. So I'm hoping I'm saying that right as Shuti Gatwa.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, same. I mean, like I was saying, he was famous for being in Sex Education on
Yes,
Netflix.
we haven't
which
watched that.
We haven't watched, and I've heard only
good
good things. Only
yeah.
good things about it. And I've heard that he's really good in it.
Okay.
And I've seen a few clips, and he's quite comical. And like,
Yeah.
we're big fans of Matt Smith.
Yes,
And I
he's our
find
favourite.
that he could like match that
Yeah,
in like the kind of humorous way,
that's good.
which is pretty cool. But the main thing is like he is black, and
Yes.
it is nice to see, like, because obviously is modern day, like
Yeah.
Doctor Who is doing well to keep up with the times, like obviously having Jodie Whittaker as the first woman Doctor,
Yeah.
and then now
Yeah.
Ncuti Gatwa. he's going to be the first black doctor. But I don't know if you've seen anything online. Like, there's
not really. No,
as expected, I think
there was
backlash. I mean, people were literally saying, "Oh, I'm not watching Doctor Who anymore. Like, what's the point?"
They've probably never watched Doctor Who since they were a kid.
It's probably just some like
they just have an issue.
Old school person like, well, I can't have a black doctor. Yeah. Why? He's not even human. He or she is not even human. The doctor is not human.
It's an alien.
It is an alien. It can be whatever it wants.
Yeah. I did say though that I thought, like, obviously it's an amazing thing, but I think Doctor Who are gonna have a massive drop in views in terms of. Because I don't think people agreed with having a woman doctor in the first place, and then they've gone from having all white male doctors for however long, and then they've gone to this one female doctor, and then they've just gone straight to a black doctor.
I get what you mean.
So people are probably going to be like, what is going on?
But then maybe that is the best way, to be like, look, this is happening, keep up the times, stop being old-fashioned. Mm-hmm. But
he's just a human.
We can only see as well. Like, I think that he's going to be good.
Yeah.
I've not seen his acting, so that's a bold statement to make. But I watched an interview he done when he was announced as the Doctor, and he just comes across as such a genuinely nice guy.
Yeah.
And the way his like characteristics were in the interview, I can tell that he'll be good for the role.
Yeah.
But
exciting times.
First Black Doctor, big up.
Mm-hmm. Very much.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just I had to find a question that I actually wanted to hit you with.
Okay.
So it's quite a random one. And I only found it the other day, again, watching Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix, I'm bringing you back to the hype table. So I can't remember what the show's called, and I didn't watch the show. I just watched, you get like the little clips.
Yeah.
So I think it's like 100 questions for humans, something like that.
Yeah.
And basically it's like scientists or something, they ask random people of the public, they get them in and like do little trials with them, ask them questions. And one of them, so this question is, so before you answer, I'm just going to ask the question to the viewers and listeners. Toilet roll.
I thought you were going to say this because I think I've seen the little clip.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, toilet roll. Does it go face over or face under?
It goes face over.
Yeah.
It does.
It is face over. It just does not make sense to go under.
Why would you have to like grab behind? Like, it's so annoying.
Yeah, like, so on the trailer, some guy literally says, "Oh no, it has to be under," and he just looks so awkward, just pulling it. It's just so easy, just on front, just pull it, rip, do what you need to do.
Yeah, definitely.
So you agree? I'm glad I thought you might have been like, whoa.
To be fair though, is there a wrong or right way?
Well,
there's not.
There isn't. But I'm putting the question to everyone.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Definitely.
Let us know what you think. If you're a face over or face under. It sounds so weird saying it, but
definitely agree with you.
Sorry, I was daydreaming there as we were saying, just like thinking of toilet roll. It's funny because like we went shopping today
and we had
to get toilet roll, and I was just laughing when we picked it up because I knew the question I had on the top of my head.
Okay.
But anyway, so it's gone.
What you
it's
asking?
Gone. that's what I was going to say. So obviously, like, if anyone is a regular listener, they know that like I'm into podcasts just in general. So like, I love listening to other podcasts, and I know a lot of podcast hosts, they don't like mention other podcasts because obviously you want all the viewers with you. Yeah. But yeah, I'm a big Impulsive fan, and I was watching the other day and I spoke to you about it. The Liver King.
No way.
Oh my god! If anyone has not heard of Liver King, check it out. I mean,
or don't do it.
You have to check it out. This guy is nuts, honestly. Like he believes in like living like our ancestors, like the cavemen, and he's like raw liver, brains, testicles, heart. He drinks blood with like bone marrow in. Honestly, like it sounds fucking disgusting.
It is disgusting.
But it like he was going through like the benefits, and I know like it's just like, oh well, that's what you think kind of thing. But he was basically saying that he had 2 kids, both really sick.
Yeah.
He was taking them to the hospital. They was having treatment, medication. That stuff wasn't working. They just wasn't getting better.
Yeah.
And he was doing his research of his own, as you do, like when you're in those situations, and he come across this kind of like diet of eating liver and all the other gross stuff.
Yeah.
But he said his kids got so much better within like a week, and it just makes you think like, surely he's not just like making that up and being like, oh yeah, eat liver, like.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's so much evidence towards all types of diets. So if he wants to do that and it does well for him, then let him crack on. But
like
that will not do well with some people's stomachs. Like, I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, it won't. But the other things he was saying, which I want to like try and give a go, is like so like I want to try liver, but not raw. Yeah, I want to try like cooked liver.
I feel like you'd have to work yourself up.
Yeah, like try and eat different kinds of food that you just wouldn't eat.
Yeah, you can do that yourself.
I'll do that myself.
You do that yourself.
But like another thing he said, which I have been doing a lot recently, is it's weird that he says this because he likes to live like a caveman, I guess. But blue light glasses.
Oh yeah.
So he was mentioning about. So obviously in today's age, we just have our phones on us all the time.
Very technology based.
Yeah, and like it's such like bad energy because of all the shit that's like getting attracted to the phone, and like the transmission is given out.
Yeah.
And like a lot of us, we sleep with our phones under our pillows, next to our like heads on the like table.
It's
and like,
always there.
It's always there, and he says like that can really bring you down. And I've been trying to like limit myself. So like I've been wearing my blue light glasses for like. So what I do is I go to sleep pretty early because of my job. So for the final 3 hours of my night, I will wear these blue light glasses. Yeah. And then it has helped because I suffer bad with migraines as well. Yeah. But I just feel I'm getting better night sleeps, and I'm trying to cut down on my phone time at night time.
The thing about phones, though, is when did the first like iPhone come out? Like probably about 20 years ago, maybe.
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
I'd guess, if I was going to guess, about 20 years ago. So us having our phones on us all the time, in our pocket, constantly, there's not any evidence to prove that by the time we're 60, that hasn't fucked us up.
Yeah.
In certain ways, like.
That's what I mean, like. And who knows that stuff probably could link to things like cancer.
Definitely.
So, like, I have literally... So, I don't know if you've noticed, but a few nights I've not had my phone on my side. I literally leave it on our drawer set over across the room. Yeah. I'm just trying to, like... I feel like for me...
Limit yourself, basically.
Yeah, I feel like for myself, I'm trying to find the best way to be happy. And I feel like... I try so many different things, and I want to achieve like that point of where I'm living a happy life constantly. Yeah.
For me, mine is definitely like TikTok. I know that's really bad, but I see a video the other day.
Well, you say like TikTok makes you feel happy?
No, as in a way. Like, so I see this video, and this guy basically, I can't remember his name, but he basically said you will never be happy until you are aware of how much time you are spending on that app. Like, and I looked, and like this is going to sound really bad, but last week I spent 14 hours just on TikTok. 14 hours, that's almost half a day gone in that week.
It's funny that you say that as well, because so like this week I've just released like my first like load of TikTok sketches, and like I've been so happy because like, I'm making content, and that's what I want to do, is make content. That's why I do this podcast. That's why I'm doing the TikToks. I love it. And like it's been so much fun. But I've also noticed that where I'm making the TikToks, because I'm on it, like creating it and then like preparing it, uploading, I'm not actually watching as much.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's funny because obviously I'm like, when I upload a TikTok, like my family see, and then like they'll message me, and I've spoke to my dad the other day, and he has just recently kind of got into TikTok properly. Yeah. But my mum has as well, and my sister's already on it. But all of them say the same, is that it's so addictive.
Oh, it is.
Like you could, and everyone, I'm sure everyone must find this, like with TikTok, because they're short videos. You find that you're looking through loads, but you don't feel like you're on there that long.
Yeah.
But like, I can do it. I could literally sit there for hours.
TikTok has literally broken most people's attention span. Like, people find it that hard to get through a minute-long video, let alone 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Let alone, like, just an hour-long video on, like, YouTube. Most people can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they can't. Our brains are too fried because we're getting content like that. Scrolling. It's
pretty... It goes back to what we mentioned in the last episode with social media.
Yeah. There's so many positives, but there is, I think the negatives and positive both are the same. Like,
yeah. It'd be cool to maybe, like, dive into a series of it.
Yeah.
To, like, maybe really, like, deep research.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, speak to people. Like...
No, but social media definitely is an addiction.
Oh, yeah. And that is why I think at the age that I'm at, I kind of look at it and be like, right, am I really doing anything with my day? Mm-hmm. Like, sometimes I'll come home and I will sit on it for a good hour. Yeah. And then I'll come off it and I'll be like, fuck, I've just wasted.
Why did I spend that time?
Whole hour. I could have been doing stuff.
Yeah.
And it just drains you after that, because you're like, all right, I wasted an hour. What should I do now?
Yeah. I've actually put a limit on my TikTok.
Really? What do you mean a limit? Like, so can you limit it?
Yeah,
so it like kicks you out the app? Or?
No, I don't think it can physically do that. Right. Or I might be wrong. It might be able to do that. But just for now, I've just put a 2-hour limit on a day.
So what happens?
So I think it just comes up with a notification 5 minutes before saying.
Oh.
But I've not really been on TikTok today, so
I've
not seen the notification yet.
That's a pretty smart thing. I feel like all social media should have that.
Yeah.
It might just, because you know what it's like, it's so easy to get glued and you just lose track of time.
But they want us to be glued. They want us to be glued, so only we can put that barrier.
Yeah, I mean, but that would be so cool though. Imagine like you're scrolling, all of a sudden notification, just 5 minutes left, and then I think a lot more people will be like, right, let's put the phone down. I've got stuff to do.
That's why I've done it, because I just need that little like realization that I've spent so much time on it. Yeah, it's 14 hours is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's mad.
I haven't been at work though, so that's why.
But I mean, for those of you that are on TikTok and you're using it quite a lot, I would say just follow my account and start liking my videos and giving a follow. You know, might as well advertise myself here. So Scott Smitho on TikTok. Thank you. You got to advertise yourself.
Have to,
yeah. I mean, sorry. I had to just get that in there. One big thing that we want to talk about is, are men able to function in society today? Do you want me to elaborate?
Yeah, okay, go on.
So, obviously there's been a lot of things happen in the past year, 2 years, 4 years, but, sorry, my laptop just locked.
What do you mean in terms of a lot's happened?
So, obviously with women feeling unsafe, me and Mitch covered it on the show when we had the podcast going. There's been incidents of women being raped, women being killed, and then after all these incidents happened, obviously on social media they've come out, women, and they've been saying all kinds of things that men do that they feel uncomfortable, and it's hard to like see, because as a man, like we want to sit there and be like, well, that's not us, but obviously we're just a small fraction probably. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. There's when I think about things, like when I used to go out clubbing for the first time, like the way that, like, I would not be like any guys today, like, but I would definitely like check a girl out. Yeah. And like, you don't know, like for me, I'm just checking her out. But for her, she's probably like, why the fuck is this guy staring at me? Like, it's making me uncomfortable. And now, like, if I go out to date, I mean, obviously not now because we're together, but like, if I was to go out to date and I was single, I wouldn't do that. Like, but then obviously the argument for some men is that, like, how do we now approach women that we might like?
Okay, I get what you're saying.
So if you're, this is good because I'm a man, you're a woman, and we can both express the opinions. And for people listening, like, I feel like this is a good thing to listen to. So, like, let's put a scenario in display. Okay. So, you're a woman, you're in a bar, I'm a guy that we don't know each other. Yep. and you're at the bar with your friends, you're waiting for a drink, and you look at me, and I'm checking you out. Mm-hmm. What do you feel? How do you feel?
The thing is, it's not about like because I see this argument.
But a lot of women are coming out saying like,
okay, yeah, no,
because now there's a lot of women saying that they want women only clubs, and there are some now, and like I do not care at all, but this is what I'm saying. So elaborate. Yeah, sorry, this is going to be a heated
women
discussion.
like I see this argument. I think I see a video on TikTok about this girl in the gym, and she was showing the girls how to wear cycling shorts and how to make you feel better, make you look better in your cycling shorts. And basically, it's the trick where you pull the shorts up so they're not so long, because you know cycling shorts can become pulls them up, and it basically you have to give yourself a wedgie, and it just like magnifies your bum basically.
Oh, okay.
And it makes people feel more comfortable because they feel good and because they look good.
Of course.
And people in the comments are like, yeah, but then I'll get moaned at for looking. But that's not the argument. It's okay to look at people. It's just when you don't stop, that is when it's an
making
issue.
them
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like in a club or a pub, if someone's looked at you, if they're constantly staring down at you, making you feel uncomfortable, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Like it's not to do with like people can still come towards women and talk to them and look at them and like whatever, but it's just there's a line.
There's a line. And like we've seen it a lot when we've been out in scenarios of, so like a guy will come up to a girl in a club, she's not interested, but he just doesn't get the picture. Yeah. And it's just like, fucking back off, man. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. Like, and it's like the situation of like, there's a thing that I've seen of like van drivers, like, that's a big thing. Like, I drive around in a van, but I would never do what some guys do.
Like
catcalling. Like, I find it uncomfortable because like the guy I work with, obviously, like he says things, and I'm just like, nah, like what he says is uncomfortable for me. Let alone if the girl heard. Yeah. But like, I don't know. It's such a tough one because I've got so many like things that I've seen online, but like obviously I don't want to be like digging people out and causing arguments online. Yeah. It's just that let's just go back to the question, like, can men function in society today based on events that have been going on?
Okay, let me say something because I've been trying to think of this thought and it keeps going. Okay, so, right, the thing about, you know, the big argument, not all men, okay? That's not all men, it's not all men. Yeah. And we understand that, obviously.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But the problem is, alright, so this is a good thing to say. So we have so many people that come forward saying they've been sexually assaulted, all that kind of stuff, but nobody knows someone who's been a sexual assaulter. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's so many people that have been sexually assaulted, but nobody really knows someone. Like, you don't know, your mate's not a sexual assaulter. Like, you don't know that. And I think that's the issue, is that men aren't there are men that are causing the problems, but there's also the men that turn their eye to it. Like, So you hear your friends saying this, that, like, is a bit like weird or sexist or just downright like just disgusting, and people will laugh at it because they don't want to feel uncomfortable. But I think that's the thing that men need to start doing more, is calling other men out. Yeah. And I think that's what will help the situation a lot. Yeah,
I mean, I agree 100%. Like, a group of friends, all guys. You get one guy that
I feel like I'm getting really shaky. I get really like, I'm shaking, passionate. Oh God. Oh no, if anyone knows that reference, you don't want to know. Yeah, you don't want to know. But that thought's gone now. Yeah, so a group of guys, all friends. One guy makes a really weird comment, very like sexualized and stuff. You're saying that like other guys should be like mate, what the fuck are you saying? Yeah. Pretty much.
And I feel like that is good, because if us as men start calling out the other men, it'll make them feel small and feel like they're in the wrong, which they are. Yeah. But it will make them feel small, because they'll be like, oh shit, like my friends have turned on me. Yeah. No. And then they'll be like, I'm going to lose my friends. And it's like, right, I need to start shaping up.
Yeah. It's a massive issue, I think.
Like, and like, if you're a guy listening and you think that like we're wrong for what we're saying, like, feel free to comment. Feel free to like message. I'd love to hear like. Yeah. I'd love to hear like people's thoughts, and like it doesn't have to be an argument. It just has to be, let's talk and let's try and settle this and try and make everyone feel comfortable. Like if you're going to the gym and you're a guy, you don't need to approach like women. I've been in the gym before, funny enough, like because I'm hench, like so I'm wham. But yeah, when I used to go to the gym, there was one guy. I think I pointed him out to you before when you come with me. Every session he was in there, first thing he'd do is he'd approach a woman. Never, and he didn't know these women. These women were always different. He'd go up to them and he would stand so close to them, and you could just look at the woman and she feels uncomfortable straight away. Yeah. But he's like chatting, and the guy just like, he'd barely done any workouts. I don't know what he was doing. He was literally
probably
there
why
to
he was there.
Do that. But yeah, like guys like you, like just get the fuck out of there. Like stop being weird. Go to the gym, do your workout. Yeah, if there's like a cute girl there, you're allowed to look, but you don't keep staring. If she makes eye contact with you and she's uncomfortable and you can sense that she's uncomfortable, like go back to your workout. Yeah, you've checked her out. She's a cute girl. You carry on with your workout.
Also, I think you said earlier about how there's now women-only clubs, women-only gyms. What do you think about that?
I definitely think the women-only gyms are a brilliant idea. And when that was announced, there was some kind of backlash with men, obviously. Like, I don't know why. It's nothing to do with you. It's like, if you are going... Gyms, yeah, I feel like the gyms are a definite... I'm behind that because, like, people go to the gym because they want to feel good and they want to, obviously, work out, get a body on them. Like, let them do that in comfort. Don't make them feel uncomfortable. So I'm 100% behind that.
What about clubs?
The clubs, I don't disagree with them, but I find a little strange.
Why?
I don't know why. Because I like when I used to go out clubbing, me and my friends would go out to get pissed. We'd go out to get drunk, and like we would literally not care about girls. If you like managed to pull a girl, fair enough, like that was it. Yeah. But we would go out the sole purpose to get absolutely battered, have a laugh, have a weird dance, get a kebab or something and go home. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know why I find it weird. I should agree with it, but I don't know. Like, is it going to be that we create a sexual divide in society?
No, I don't think it's about that. I think women-only clubs are a brilliant idea because why putting it this way, for you, okay, so if you've seen a women-only club, why does that matter? Like, if someone wants to go somewhere, why do you have to feel upset that you can't get in?
Oh no, I don't feel upset.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just in general. But like, that's what I see. A lot of men, they had massive problem. Like, but if they, for me especially, like before, like we were together, like going clubbing, you'd be touched all over by men constantly. I've seen that. And why can't women just be able to go out, have a drink, have a drink, have a dance, just all women knowing that they're going to feel safe? Like, that's the big thing about it, and I don't think people should have a problem, like, because
no, I agree with you, but it's a shame that it has come to that.
Got to it
because like we think back to before we was born, like our parents' age. Yeah, that's how people met because social media wasn't around then. Mm-hmm. Like Tinder wasn't a thing; that was a myth. Like that was not a thing. Yeah, like so you would go out and like you would meet someone, and that is the social side of it. Like it's a shame because like I mean, not for me obviously. Like I've got you, but like other guys that are genuinely nice guys. Yeah, obviously they're not going out to meet girls, but that is more likely where you will meet them. Yeah. Obviously, but now you have got Tinder and things like that.
But there's still normal clubs. That's the thing. Like,
yeah, there is still. But then how long will it be until all women start being like, you know what?
I don't think it would ever get to that.
You don't know. Like,
don't know, but some women love to go out and spend like time with the opposite gender. Yeah. Like, I do. Yeah. Like I love going out and just being with loads of people. I feel like a women's only club would be nice to go to every once in a while, but it's not something I'd probably be up for constantly.
Oh yeah,
it's just nice for women to have something, and men have had their own clubs for forever.
Yeah,
and it's just like
we forget about that.
Exactly.
We forget about
that.
Yeah, no, I agree with what you're saying. Like, it's such a good debate, and it'll be a very long debate for many years, I think.
Well, I don't think there'll ever be some kind of
I know, but I just feel like
where we're all.
I'm just hoping that, like, we say this about every topic, not just this topic. Is like generations change all the time, and we hope that the generation after us learns from our mistakes and they improve, and then so on. Obviously, you'll never get a perfect generation of humans, but it would be nice to be coming to a point where we kick racism out, we kick homophobia out, we kick like all this sexualizing stuff out, and just get on with life.
But the question was, can men function in society?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Men, we can socialise, and
we should just ban you from society.
I'm not a perfect human. I'm not a perfect man, but I've not done anything weird, I don't think, to make a girl ever feel uncomfortable. But if you are a man out there, you just need to
just try better. That's basically all you can do.
Yeah, just try and think about things you do.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be like, oh well, I don't know how to approach a woman now. You can just
I can see,
try and think of their position.
That thing that you said before about how like men are probably very scared in this day and age to approach women because they're worried of what the woman's reaction will be. Yeah. And I do understand that, because obviously everything that's like come out about how most women would just rather you just not approach us, basically. But
I get what you mean. I
can see how it can be quite I don't know, what's the word?
I don't know
what's the word I'm looking for. I don't know. I've lost it. It's gone. It's gone.
It is gone. Yeah. No, I really wanted to talk about that. Mm-hmm. We had this topic before we started the podcast back up.
Yeah, because I think before when you were talking about
it was quite a trending thing.
It was about Sarah Everard and all that. Yeah,
when me and Mitch spoke about it, and that was over a year ago.
Yeah,
and we're still talking about it.
A massive thing though, like about men and women. I do feel like there is a lot of violence in the world towards women, just in general.
Yeah,
like I said, I wanted to bring this up on the last episode about the Roe versus Wade situation. Well, I don't know if a lot of people know what's going on, but in America, there was a bill or a law that was passed in like 1970 something, where women could then now go and get legal, safe abortions.
Oh yeah.
But now they've just got rid of it. So, but the thing is, it's not stopping women from getting abortions. It's stopping women from getting safe abortions. And this is what I'm saying about violence against women. Like, there's just so much about it, and these laws are being put in place by men who have no say whatsoever on how we use our body, basically.
I have always found, you get the protesters outside of abortion clinics. Oh. They are weird people.
Yes.
If you're one of these people that stand outside abortion clinic,
you're a freak.
You are not right.
Yeah.
Why have you got time to stand outside harassing these people? Yeah. Like, it's not right at all.
I actually have a quote.
I did see you pick up the iPad.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm getting ready to get my notes. Okay, so let me have a look. Okay.
You're not prepared.
No, I'm not
You're
prepared.
Fired.
Okay, so there was this... All right, I've got two things I wanted to say, but there's this tweet that I saw, and this is quite a good thing to talk about as well. So it says, stop abortion at the source. Vasectomies are reversible. Make every young man have one. When he's deemed financially and emotionally fit to be a father, it will be reversed. What's that? Did the idea of regulating a man's body make you uncomfortable? Then mind your fucking business.
Ooh. It's true.
Literally.
It's true.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Nobody should be telling anyone what they should be doing with their body. Just...
basically what they're saying is that we... Okay, so when you die... okay.
Oh, God, this is getting deep.
No. So, when you die, nobody can touch your body without your consent still.
Really?
Nobody can harvest your organ. Not that they're going to be harvesting organs, but no one can basically take your organs and give them to, like, you know what's it called? Donating organs.
Yeah,
like when you die.
Yeah.
And obviously when you die, you get to choose whether you get cremated and that. Like,
yeah.
Women today have less autonomy over dead people.
What?
Like, that is
That's
literally
weird.
what it's saying. Like, we don't have the rights.
Yeah.
Not that because we're not in America, so obviously, like, but I feel for these women. Like,
we're all on the same team.
But that's what
We're
they're
on the
basically
same
saying.
team. Yeah. Just going back to what you said, that's a donor card, right?
Yeah.
So you sign up to basically, if you was to pass away.
Well, in the UK, I think now you have to opt out, not opt in.
Really?
Yeah.
What? So that means that if I die, they can just take my insides?
Yeah. I think I'm.
I'm not bothered, but like, it still weirds me out, the thought of it.
Yeah.
But I actually have a tweet here that just completely takes it off. Sorry, you still go on there. Don't look at my screen.
Okay, so
because it's right there in large.
All right, I'll just read this other tweet out. So it says, if it was about babies, we'd have excellent free universal maternal care. Obviously, we have here, but they don't in America.
In America now, yeah.
You wouldn't be charged a cent to give birth, no matter how complicated your delivery was. If it was about babies, we'd have months and months of parental leave for everyone. Like, the whole idea of forcing us to have babies is insane. It's not about us. It's about what they want and how they can control us. It's weird.
I mean, it's such a, again, it's like another debate that's just been going on for so long, and it will continue to go on for so long, of abortion. Like, I always think of it as like, if someone has been raped and obviously are now carrying a child.
Yeah.
For me, if I was a woman, I don't know if I could go through with that.
Yeah.
And it's nice that that's the option. And it sounds bad, but it really isn't as deep as what people think.
Yeah.
It really isn't. And I just, people listening, they might not agree with abortion.
Yeah.
But again, it's not your call. It is not your call. If it's your body, then fair enough. You believe in whatever you need to believe in. But other people's bodies, you just let them do what they need to do.
Or it's like, also, so this is happening in America, like I've said 1,000 times.
And if anyone didn't know, this is happening in America.
Yes. So if a child was to be raped...
Oh, that sounds
horrible. Okay, I know that sounds disgusting. But if a 13-year-old girl was to be raped, let's say, make it even worse, by her own father, okay? Jesus. She would have to have that child. Because she has to. She can't legally abort it. But
why?
But she's 13, okay? Because you have to. You're not allowed abortions, okay? She has to have that child. But you can't adopt until you're 16 or over 16. So if that child can't have that baby,
doesn't correlate.
Has to have that baby, but can't adopt until a certain age, it does not make sense.
Yeah.
And this whole, have you seen those rallies as well about adopt? Like, people, if you don't want your child, you should adopt.
No.
Like, and I've seen videos of people like outside saying, "Oh, how many kids have you adopted?" Then they're like, "Oh no, I can't. I've got too many of my own." How many have you adopted? None. So why are you going on about this, saying that they should adopt kids when you've never adopted a child in the first place?
Wow. Are you crying?
I'm getting angry.
You look like you're crying.
No, I'm not crying. I'm just hot, and it gets me very angry.
Yeah, just have a sip of your drink. just relax.
But
yeah. I mean,
it's madness.
Yes. We like to talk about these things because, I mean, this is what this podcast is all about. Is we talk about trending things, and we don't like to touch on the horrible news side of things, but we like to talk about these things, and people need platforms to talk about their feelings. And I we're going to have guests on soon. I'd love to have people on to talk about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be great to get other people's opinions and just hear other people's thoughts about it. But I'm going to just turn this around now. So we love to have a little tweet session. This one, I like driving by myself so I can replay one song. Fuck, I just went off of it. I like driving by myself so I can replay one song 55 times with no complaints. Yeah. That is so relatable. That is me, yeah. I will literally... It is a bit of a problem, really. Like, you know, what is the musical called that we watched with Andrew Garfield?
Oh, it was...
Tick, Tick, Boom.
That's the one.
Oh, the songs in that.
That was a great movie.
The movie.
Great movie.
The soundtrack. everything.
And it's based on real life.
Yeah,
Just
but
very
the
good,
soundtrack, like certain songs on there, I have listened to multiple times on my own in the car, and I like. Have you? Oh, I mean, you don't drive, but like as a driver, when you're on your own and you get that one song that just hits,
Yeah.
and then like it'll finish, and you'll be like, no, I could listen to that again, and it's like you blare it out again, singing it, and then like you pull up to traffic lights and then just turn it down and pretend like you wasn't singing.
Yeah.
It's, when you become a driver,
I could not relate.
You can't relate. No,
Can't relate.
Anyone that's watching can relate for sure. Hit me. What have you got?
Okay, so if we're gonna turn to a bit of humour now, there's this one tweet right I wanted to show you for ages, and you might have already seen this. Okay, so it says, someone said Batman
Oh, I love Batman.
and Kim Possible have the
Kim
same
Possible.
powers. I haven't unclenched my fist since. That's what it says.
How do they have the same powers? They don't have powers.
Exactly, they're just literally the same.
No.
They are the
Kim
same.
Possible
They do the same
is
thing.
not on the same level as Batman.
Kim does the same as Batman. What?
Fuck off, Kim Possible.
Do you ever used to watch Kim Possible?
I did. It was a great show.
Yeah, it was good.
I used to watch Batman, and that was better.
I see a lot of people like coming out now saying like a lot of like girls coming out from like when they were watching it when they were younger saying how she basically made them lesbian.
Kim Possible.
Yeah,
the
like
cartoon.
can you imagine like as a kid like and just because obviously kids aren't straight or gay or whatever, are they?
You're just
They're
an open
kids.
book, really.
But yeah, you know, you can be whatever you
Yeah.
want to be. So as a child, like if you're like, because a lot of people do force straight
Yeah.
agenda on their kids, and it's weird.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in another episode.
But yeah, no, I can
That's
imagine
another
as a
deep
child,
one.
like just seeing a woman and being like, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, and
Kim Possible.
impossible.
This is a good one. I need to lean forward. The rage when filling in online forms and it asks you for your country and you don't know if it's going to be under E for
Do you know
England,
what?
B for Britain, G for Great Britain, or U for United Kingdom.
Yeah, no,
It
me-
is such
me
a
too.
frustration.
Yeah.
Why are we like this?
It's because we're.
Do
well,
no other countries have this
to
problem,
be fair,
do they?
I don't think I could correctly say what is what. So
What do you
obviously
mean?
England is England, and then we have Wales and Ireland and Scotland.
Oh, yeah.
But then what else have we got? We've got
Great Britain.
Britain. What is Britain?
Great Britain.
What is Great Britain? And then what is United Kingdom? Like what is what?
Yeah, like, why?
Someone
and,
tell
and
me.
This is literally a relatable problem for all of us
Yeah.
in the UK. You'll be going to a form.
It's not the worst problem.
And then, no, we've got a lot of problems going on right now. This isn't one of the
This is not
problems,
the top of the list.
you know, it's a funny thing. But like, I had it the other day. I was filling out
Yeah.
a form, and I always scroll down to United, like to look for United Kingdom, because I feel like that is the like formal name for us.
Yeah.
And then
I just went on. It's 11:11.
Wow,
Sorry, guys.
I've lost.
Oh, come on, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
The time is 11:11, so I had to tell you.
Yeah, 11:11. Make a wish, people. I mean, anyone listening, it probably is 11:11.
Yeah, they're probably like,
because
what?
I mean, this episode's not going to be out for a few days,
Yes.
and it comes out in the morning, so
Okay, do you remember what you were saying?
it's gone. But basically, it's quite an annoying thing for us.
Oh, okay,
here.
right. I've got a tweet. I need to show you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the tweet says, "Today is the day I learned that they're not just attached to the floor." You have to look at this, right?
Oh, I see this.
What?
Turn it to the
hell?
camera. I hope that this can be seen. Anyone that's watching
So-
and you've come to the UK or you live in the UK, this freaked me out a little the other day.
I never realised this.
Yeah, I just thought that. I don't know why. I just thought it like was stuck on the ground and they'd like kind of cemented.
I
the
don't think
edges.
we've even said what it is.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, anyone listening is like, what are you talking about? What goes in the ground? What is it?
Oh,
Yeah, no,
God.
it's basically
post boxes.
post
You know, like the bright red.
The bright
like,
red. They're
UK,
proper UK
London,
things,
yeah.
like telephone boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they actually have a bottom
It's
that
like
goes
almost-
into the ground.
Almost double the size of the post box into the ground.
Yeah.
I thought they were just there.
Yeah. So technically, if you drove your car into that, it would take a
Oh.
lot of force to
Definitely.
smash that up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day, though, don't you?
You do learn something new every day, no matter how old. I got another one here.
Okay.
I'm so lazy when it comes to returning parcels. Like, sometimes I just rather lose my money than make the trip to the post office.
I used to do
Can't
that
be
a
arsed.
lot, but now I don't do that.
You are terrible for it. You would literally buy something, it wouldn't fit, and be like, well, that's
Well, that's
it
it.
then.
It's just going to
Yeah.
sit in my cupboard for
yeah, we'll just
the
keep
rest
it
of
here.
my life.
It can live here. We'll feed it, and
Feed it.
it's quite funny though because this tweet So when I said at the end, "Oh, can't be asked," it was actually as like, isn't it abbreviation? CBA.
Yeah, CBA.
And
Can't be asked.
That's such an old school thing.
What?
Like abbreviations.
Yeah.
Because I feel like as I've got older, I've tried to be more formal when I message.
I barely ever use abbreviations, but I think people used to use abbreviations to begin with because do you remember the old phones where you have to press each thing to get each letter?
It's so long.
Yeah.
But I actually used it the other day.
Did you?
I think.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I think. What did I say to someone? Oh, WBU.
WBU.
Do you know what that is?
What
about you?
What about you?
Not like when you think about it, because that used
right.
Yeah, but that used to be what everyone used to be like. You'd be like, just chilling. What about you? But it's spelled WBU.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even make sense because we've shortened about, so it's what about you?
Yeah.
And the U, like it should be Y.
Sometimes
so it should be WAY. What about you?
Oh yeah.
Way.
Strange.
It spells way.
Yeah. To be fair
That's
though,
deep.
I don't really use them.
No,
and I never
don't.
have.
I try and
that's
message really formal now.
Oh no,
but
what I was going to say is
come out
I don't. Some of them I don't even understand sometimes. It's only occasionally I'll be like, what the hell was that? And I have to Google it.
On
Maybe
Twitter,
it's just
that's
our
the
age.
worst. No, on Twitter that is the worst. I fucking hate it because this tweet will have loads of retweets and likes, and it will have like an abbreviation for something.
What are you saying?
And I'm like, I don't get it. And like people in the comments like, that is funny, and I'm just like, I don't get it because I don't understand what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it is
maybe
our
it
age
is
a little
because
bit
we're
too.
getting a bit older now.
Like the Gen Z, they're a whole different generation, aren't they?
I know.
I've got 2 tweets that I also wanted to share as well.
I mean, far away.
Funny.
I've got a great one.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, so the tweet says, the best thing Apple ever did was let me watch the phone ring as I keep doing what I was doing.
Let the phone ring?
Yeah, because it just comes up now and you're just like, I can just carry on scrolling on Instagram if I want to.
I love that mode.
Yeah, just like, fuck
I've
off.
done it so many times.
I don't answer my phone.
You never answer
it's
your
like,
phone. You don't even answer me a lot of the time.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
I'll call
do.
sometimes and you'll call me back like 10 minutes later and be like, you're right. And I'll be like, oh. And then you'll be like, oh, sorry, I was doing something.
Yeah.
But like, you would have been on your phone. And you definitely done that to me. You definitely was like, yeah, that's not important. Carry on scrolling.
I hate talking on the phone.
Yeah.
I won't even call the doctors.
No.
Well, no, I do now.
You are terrible at that.
Yeah.
But you're getting better as you get older.
I am.
But that feature is brilliant. Like,
oh yeah, no, it's the best thing Apple ever done. Apart from the code thing, that's amazing.
But
I love that.
But the code thing you're talking about when
you get text messages saying, "Oh,
confirmation code that you have to type in again," but you just as it texts through, it appears there, and you just click it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well done, Apple.
Yeah.
Well done. That is why you are one of the elites.
Yes, we are Apple very much here. iPhones, iPads, MacBooks.
We're literally... I've got my iPhone next to me. I'm using an Apple mouse, an
Apple
mouse.
I've got an Apple Pencil.
You've got an Apple Pencil right there. I've got an Apple MacBook there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't even have a real Apple in it. just technology-based apples. Yeah, you had another tweet. Hit me.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, okay. Have you ever carried a kid to bed, then accidentally hit their head on the wall?
I mean, I've never had kids, so I've never had a younger sibling.
Yeah, you don't have any. Well, you have an older sibling, don't you?
Yeah, I didn't carry her to bed.
But that's like the worst thing. Like if you're babysitting like your younger kids, like your younger siblings, and you're like you have to take them to bed because they've fallen asleep like on the sofa. I've done it plenty of times, and you're just like.
That's just on purpose because you've got to carry it and just like.
Yeah, but you feel so bad, and they don't even wake up. But I just thought that was quite funny. That's quite funny.
Like we've probably had that happen to us when we was young as well.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Our parents or like my sister probably done it. My sister definitely done it. I'm going to question her about this later because I've got a bump on my head that's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
But how do you think like obviously you say like you hit their head and they don't wake up? Maybe like in the night we just wake up and we're like, fuck, what is that? That hurts.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to read a tweet out now.
Yep.
Let me know if you agree with this.
Okay.
High School Musical 2 was the best movie of the trilogy.
Ooh, okay, so I struggle to remember which one's which. Okay.
Are you serious?
So...
Get out.
Is it the one where we done... Well, so
yes,
me and
we done a
Scott
TikTok
actually
dance to it.
learn... Oh, sorry.
That's the voice breaking again.
Yes,
we go back to that.
Me and Scott actually, when COVID first hit the UK, which was about February, March 2020.
No, 2019.
No,
No, 2020, sorry, yeah. I'm ahead of...
I mean,
it feels like it's been around since then.
And we decided to learn the dance from... What song?
It was the one in the kitchen. I want to say Bet On It, but it's not, because that's his solo.
It's not Bet On It, no. It's the one where they're in the
We've
kitchen.
got to work.
That's
it. Work this out.
So we done that, yeah. Is that film?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the best.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Because number one was good because...
It's the first.
The first one.
You can't beat it.
And then the second one it overpowered it. And then the third one, it was good, but it was like they didn't have much more left to throw in it. Number two was the Elite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That's the last tweet I had for it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you one more tweet. Okay, so I'll show you it as well. And someone said, this is honestly one of the hardest suit-up scenes in comic book history. So,
I know what one this is.
So, from the new Doctor Strange film.
Spoiler alert.
Isn't that an amazing scene? I just wanted to bring this up.
Yeah, it's not really a spoiler, to be honest.
No, it's just how he suits up.
So, yeah, who suits up? You have to explain. Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, I said.
There's a scene and he literally falls off a balcony and suits up.
But the whole,
it's
like,
so
his
cool.
cape literally, like, and he spins round and it just drops. It is one of the best.
If you've seen
I
it,
think,
you'll agree. You definitely would agree. If you haven't seen it, I mean, what are you doing?
It's not really a tweet, but I saw the tweet and I was like, no, I wanted to.
Yeah, I saw that tweet.
Bring it
yeah,
up.
I think I retweeted it actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right, so we've just spoke about that. The thing to round off the show here relates to Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So I need to get it up on my phone because I didn't.
So it's a Doctor Strange.
Yeah, so it's a Doctor Strange quote
in the
movie. It's not a spoiler. It doesn't ruin the film for you, but he says something, and it does really hit home. And it's
especially with mental health awareness.
Yeah, it's brought up a lot in the film. I think it's asked a couple of times by different characters, and the question simply is, "Are you happy?" Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's a very deep question.
It is a deep question, but I feel like we should.
You want us to answer it?
Yeah, well, no, we can both answer it, but it'd be good to share this and see what people also.
Yeah,
think
I mean, if you follow us, or if you don't follow us, like hit us up on like Instagram. I'll post it in a couple of days, and I'll literally just put it out there. Are you happy? Anyone can put a comment on it. You'll be anonymous.
Open up, yeah.
Just open up.
Just say. So, are you happy?
I mean, I'm happier.
I was going to say that. I am getting
I'm completely
happier.
there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to make it sound depressing.
Yeah.
But I don't think a lot of people right now, the world is struggling. I don't think a lot of people are fully happy.
No.
Even if you feel like you reached a point, there'll still be days and you'll feel deflated.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying earlier in the show. I want to try everything I can, try loads of different techniques to try and achieve that complete happiness.
Yeah. The thing is, I feel like, for me, I would say, like, no. Like, I wouldn't say I'm completely, like, fulfilled, like, happy completely. But I am a lot happier than I've ever been. But I feel like people need to see, like, life as more of a roller coaster than, like, happiness isn't just a straight up line. It's this and... Yeah, I think you can be happy.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that we're completely...
No. But
not to be depressing.
Yeah.
But it's good to talk about.
Yeah, like it is... Yeah, I've got one thing that I just wanted to like say before we round up. Mm-hmm. And this is, again, like it can relate to being happy and mental health. So I'm going to read this out. It just says, "You're doing okay. It's normal to feel stuck. It's normal to feel like nothing is working. But as long as you're meeting the right people, learning the right things, doing the right things, everything will work out."
Indeed.
And I feel like that is a nice little way to end a great show.
Yes.
This was fun.
Yeah.
This was really fun.
I feel like when we probably get into like conversation, it flows so much better. And
we have a guest coming on to end the show. She's here.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dexy
the Dalmatian. She is so confused when we do the podcast.
Oh God, look at her.
She's coming up.
She's half asleep.
Yeah.
But
we're ending the show here. I just want to say thank you for everyone that keeps tuning in, for following us on social medias.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great. I love hearing from people, so feel free to hit us up on Instagram, on TikTok, because we're on TikTok as well as Midnight High Podcast. I think the username is in fact Midnight High Pod for our socials. So yeah, hit us up, message us. Be sure to subscribe to us so you can hear us every single week. And I want to thank you for listening, and
good night.
we will see you in the next one.